Hey, Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff. Well, today it's not about what we're cooking or how we're prepping. This is a method of cooking. I've had people ask me, can you not cook low and slow on a Weber Kettle without spending a bunch of money? Well, yes, you can. In fact, you can cook low and slow without adding anything but the charcoal. It's just how you set it up and how you do it. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to show you how to cook low and slow. Doesn't matter whether it's a butt, whether it's chicken, ribs, whatever you want to cook, you can control the temperature on it and you can cook low and slow, and that's what we're going to show you. If you haven't already, please subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss anything, like the video, and hang tight. We've got these charcoals laid out. Now this is just old glue. This is Kingsford. And we've got these laid out for the indirect method. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out with a small fire. And what I'm gonna do is I have 5 charcoal. Hope you can see those. I've got 5 charcoal in the bottom of this chimney, and I'm gonna get those 5 going. And when I do, I'm gonna put those right in the middle, right here. And I'm gonna leave it open until this starts going. And I'm gonna close down the lid. Probably leave the vent, the bottom vent open, the top vent about half open. And I'm gonna let this kettle come up to 250 degrees, and then all I'm going to do is regulate it with that top vent. And let me get those 5 going and we'll get this started. Okay, I'm going to take just a paper towel with a little vegetable oil on it, see if we can get it started. Put this right under those 5 charcoal. We'll get those going. We'll bring you back. Okay, we've got our 5 charcoal hot in the chimney. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little place right here, and I'm going to pour these hot charcoal right there in the middle. And I want to be careful and place them together because I want these to light the stack that they're on. Now, I'm going to leave this open for a few minutes, and I'm going to let those 5 catch the rest of them. And in this particular cook, I'm also going to want a little bit of smoke. So on these unlit charcoal, I'm going to put just a little bit of apple wood. Now, depending on what cook you're doing, you may not want to do that, or you may want to use a different kind of wood. So I'm going to let this go, let it catch. And then we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to start regulating the temperature. So when we do, we'll bring you back. Okay, as this starts going, I've got a temperature probe right here to monitor the temperature on the kettle. And I'm going to take the lid, and I'm going to put the lid on. It's, as you see, I've got the top and the bottom wide open, and as this comes up, I'm going to monitor it with this. I want about a 250 degree temperature on this kettle, so I'm going to start the timer, and we're going to see how long it takes this kettle to catch up and get to 250 degrees. It's gonna take a few minutes, so I'll bring you back. We are down to about 260. And the reason I let it run over is I know I'm gonna lose some when I take the top off. I'm gonna do that just long enough. I'm cooking a little ham today, so it's gonna take me that long. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull this kettle off. First, pull the lid off the kettle. I'm gonna put the ham on right here. I'm gonna put it back. As you can see, those are starting to smoke. We're getting some smoke in there. And I just cut the top vent down a little less than halfway. I hope you can see that. And we're gonna let this cook until it is done. I may come back and show you if I have to open or close the vents down. This is where we're going to regulate it and hold it about 250 degrees. And all we're gonna do to do that is open and close that top vent. Okay, a little over an hour in, you can see we're holding about 252 degrees. Fire is fuel and air. So that's all we're doing. We're regulating the fire by limiting the amount of air that's going in the kettle. It's really simple. Well, there you have it. That's low and slow on a Weber kettle. There's nothing to it. Don't be afraid to try it. Regulate that air intake, you'll regulate the temperature. So until next time, we'll have another good one for you. Hit this circle over here if you haven't already subscribed. We'll have a video on this side for you. Until next time, hang tight.